Carl, did I read this story correctly last hour that the men actually sang the Chilean national anthem?
Exactly, Tony. That was late yesterday evening, and it was as the rescue workers on the surface were able to put a cable so they could set up some kind of radio system with the bowels of the earth with these 33 miners. And instead of the normal exchanges of, "Hi, how are you doing?" the miners spontaneously broke into singing the Chilean national anthem. And that really has lifted the spirits of the rescue workers and the family members as well, because what that really tells them is these men have been through what they've been through for the last 18 days, but they're in good mental health, they are in high spirits, and they're really showing the tenacity that they're going to hang on and make it through this, because the other conditions, have to be frank, really have not been good at all. Right now, where they are, 2,300 feet below the surface, temperatures there are around 90 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, very high humidity. That's why we've seen pictures of these men stripped to the waist. And in the 17 days that they were trapped, they have really had to ration themselves, eating, we're told, only every other day, a few spoonfuls from cans of tuna and mackerel. But one day they did have a treat. They had a jar of peaches between the 33 of them, Tony.
Wow. If you would, Carl, describe the challenges the rescuers face in trying to get these men out.
There are a number of challenges. Of course, the prime challenge here is a technical challenge. It's a mining challenge to drill down this 2,300 feet to the exact spot where the miners are. And in the course of this afternoon, we're expecting a new mining drill to be delivered to the site. And what that will do is begin the task of drilling a hole about the width of a man's shoulders. That's the task that's going to take between 3 and 4 months. Why? Because the drill and combination of the performance of the drill, but also of the rock, means that the drill can only drill about 60 feet a day. And it has to go down once to drill one hole and then go and drill a wider hole. But of course, as that's going on, the challenge also is to keep the men sufficiently well fed. Now that may be the easy part. There are some small boreholes that are drilled now, and so rescue workers can deliver oxygen, they can deliver flashlights, they're delivering more water, glucose, medicines, and later on they'll start delivering solid food. But the other challenge is the mental challenge, keeping these men strong. And what the psychologists are already saying is that natural leaders have emerged within this group. They have to keep the men in good spirits when naturally they may be feeling down or depressed. They've also got to get a routine going, do little chores around the small area. It's about 500 square feet, the shelter that they're in. To put that into context, that's about the size of a studio apartment. So these 33 men have got to do little chores each day, keeping it clean, going to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time, something that will just mark a routine and mark the days as they go by, because they've got to stay mentally strong, because otherwise that's where this ordeal will have long, long-lasting effects, Tony.